anybody.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
Meant to be in the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is going to be a quick video, but intriguing nonetheless, because I got a little tea at the end, which I thought was pretty interesting, and I didn't know anything about this, but it's clear as day why all the girls are mad at Mel. We all get inspired by things. We all find interest in things. We all have things that we love that we can turn into money, but some of us just haven't done it. Some of us don't know how to do it, and some of us just don't have any interest in doing so. We just like to do it, right? Mel is the type of person that turns all the things that she loves into coins, and we love that for her. We applaud her for that. We see that as a great thing. That's what business women do. That's why she inspires so many of us all, even the castmates. And I don't know why they're acting like they aren't inspired. They're inspired, but they're allowing their envy to get the best of them. Let's get into this video. But before we do, 75% of y'all keep coming back to watch my content, but you aren't subscribed. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that post notification bell. Give me a like and go ahead and like this video so you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. The Millaminers are showing out per usual. We're always so inspired by Melody. She gives us so many things to look up to and be inspired by and just be grateful for. She just gives us a different outlook on things that most reality stars don't give us. She made a post on her story that says, "Ooh, I'll be honest, these push through comments were touching and encouraging, all at the same time. I'm super happy to announce our Mel's Money Making Mondays winners." So unlike I Don't Want to Mention, Mel does these giveaways and we actually get to see who wins. So everything that Mel does, the proof is in the pudding. Shout out to all of the Millaminers that won $200. It was about, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 of you that won $200 this morning. Push through, y'all. Shout out to all the Millaminers. She always makes sure she acknowledges her fan base because we go so hard for her. She says, "Millaminers, stand up. People can say whatever they want to say about us, but let me tell you something. We care about people. We believe in blessing others. We stand firm in what we believe. Y'all are the real MVPs for real." Yeah. Y'all remember blessing this grandmother. And I agree with that. All of the Millaminers that I see via in the comments, via blogging, and just in real life, they seem to have a giving spirit. They seem to just be able to recognize right is right, wrong is wrong. That's it. They don't even have to be Millaminers. They just support Melody just because right is right, wrong is wrong. And I do think this is somewhat addressing the irrelevant stutters that came out of the castmate that always is copying and mocking Mel interview that she did with Carlos King, which again, some may be too slow to acknowledge or even notice that that's still showing that Mel lives rent-free in your head, seeing as though you never acknowledged any squad until Melody started standing firm on who her fan base was. Mel then says, "So yeah, educated critical thinkers, and let me add blessed to be a blessing." That means you have to have money. You have to have stuff going for yourself to be able to provide resources to people, you know? He says, "Who else, where else do you see this type of giving being encouraged? Holding your sister's hand, even if you don't know them personally. So at this point, don't y'all worry about what anyone has to say about Millaminers. Y'all wear that title proudly," and we do. She then says, "Let me put folks on notice because of the Millaminers supporting and sowing seeds on this here good ground. We've been able to bless so many people by way of cash giveaways, community food giveaways, donations, nonprofit that are truly working. Blessed random mothers on Mother's Day last year with flowers and cash and an opportunity to meet me in the M&M Kids coat drives, and we are just getting started." She then says, "Unified, we are a force that can't be stopped, and that scares the hell out of some folks. Stay on the course, stick together, remain unified. We have so much more community work in store. The Millaminers are blessed, so we bless others." And I believe that because so many people on the cast like to talk about what they're doing, what they do, but we don't ever really get to see anything that they're doing. And the fact that Tisha did that interview and blatantly lied on national television when we can see your character and your personality is just very fraudulent and telling at this point that they think they can can continue to play in everybody's face. Melody has always been giving, kind, caring. She put every last one of them on, and none of them want to acknowledge her for it, but that's fine. She doesn't need acknowledgement. We see it. And until they can really be grateful for the things that people have done for them, they're going to continue to be stagnant. You can't continue to copy people and mimic people and study people and think nobody is going to notice, because it's going to show on your body, especially when the person that you're copying and mimicking, you claim to hate, or you claim to be a devil, or you claim to have so much disdain for, and the fact that Letitia would even sit on that interview and say that it should be thank yous going all the way around to insinuate that Melody have to thank her for something is absolutely disgusting, y'all. I'm sorry. I just can't let that go, because Melody have let this girl stay in her home. This is why you can't really open up your home to people. They would turn around and stab you in your back. And one more thing that I want to bring up, Melody has always had a nice home. We've always seen the background of her home, her aesthetic, her decor. So that's been a part of her story, in my opinion. She's always demonstrated nice fashion. She's always had herself put together in that way. Yes, she's elevated that, but this is just who she has always been. I find it interesting that now Letitia wants to be about decor, like, oh, what should my aesthetic be for my new office? First of all, where's the office? Secondly, what is the office about? Thirdly, are y'all making any type of profits? How long is the office going to be about? Like, how long is this even going to be going? Is this just going to be going for one season like all of the other businesses? Furthermore, she says that she is renovating her home, so they're living in an apartment, but they're still building Scott Manor. That just doesn't seem like wise financial decisions to make. Mind you, these are the same people that have purchased all of those liabilities, i.e. cars, because if you guys understand finances, cars are nothing but liabilities. It doesn't matter how nice they are. It's just a walking liability. There is no value that retains on a car. But I digress. I said all that to say the only time we really see Letitia, or the only time we have really ever seen Letitia and Marceau's home, or the inside of their home, or their decor, so on and so forth, it was when they lived in Melody's townhome that she refused to acknowledge Mel let her stay in. Other than that, when you get them on camera, it's never really in their home. And if they are filming in their home, it's very close up. You never really get to see anything. And if you guys saw my last video when I broke down Letitia and Marceau relationship, I pointed out that their home was a mess, and for him to be like a general contractor, for them to have a raggedy home, or for them to just now be starting on renovating their home is absolutely telling about their business practices and their thought process. But we don't know Letitia to be a good homemaker. In my opinion, her home always seems to be out of order, out of whack, messy, discombobulated, it's just messy all the way around. There's no structure, it seems like. Nothing about her is high end. Nothing about her is elegant, in my opinion. And nothing about her screams decor. Nothing about her screams, I know how to put a home together in its decor. I've seen Wanda's home, so I've seen the woman that raised her home. And it seems like Wanda, care about what her home looked like. So, maybe Wanda care about what her home looked like in that old-fashioned, old-school way, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Regardless, now she's like, oh, what should I do about my interior design? It's just so fraudulent. But I bet you guys didn't know, allegedly and in my opinion, Stormi is envious and jealous of Melody, because I think they both inspire to have some of the same things, but kind of differently. I actually found that Stormi wanted to have a interior design business once before. It was called Canvas Living Interior Design. And so maybe all of this really came about because of her jealousy to see Melody follow through with the things that she wants to do. I think that's everyone's issue. Melody is following through with the things that she wants to do. She's not stuck. She's not stagnant. She's not standing still. She's not letting people tell her what she can and cannot do. She's going full-fledged and getting the things done that she wants to get done. She's making profit out of the things that she loves. And I think at the end of the day that they're envious of that because they haven't figured out how to do that for themselves. I believe a lot of people aspire to have similar things, but it's just different the way that they go about it and the way that they go about obtaining those things. So that's just something that I wanted to throw in this video. Y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, hit that post notification bell so you are up to date when I upload and you are up to date with all of the latest Lamh Huntsville drama.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
Meant to be in the case of
This
anybody.
is just entertainment purpose.
It's not.